Hi, I'm Ellie, and yesterday was Earth Day. It was April 22nd, and it was the 50th Earth Day. So I've designed an Earth Day project for us all to do. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a finished project, and then I'm going to show you how I came to it. This is a hanger that you can hang in your bedroom. I used sticker letters, stickers, a picture of a map cut on a disc to represent the roundness of the earth. On the back I put flower stickers. This is just one way that you can do this project. Also, I made a sticker that said it was the 50th to represent the 50th Earth Day, and I left a space to sign it. Now I'll show you how we did this and how both younger children can do it. I've introduced taking a lid or a bowl, placing it on a piece of cardboard, laying it flat, taking my marker, doesn't matter what color, making a circle on the cardboard around the edge of the bowl or the lid, and then you have, when you take away the lid, a circle on the cardboard. The next thing you do is you get your scissors and you cut out the circle on the cardboard around the edge of the line on the cardboard to make a disc circle that you can then make projects on. Now, the thing about this project is that we're going to use the disc, and if you don't remember how to cover the disc, I'm going to show you. You lay the disc flat on the table, you get glue. This is to color the side of the disc. You take and you run glue around the edge of the disc. Like this. And then you take your finger and you smear the glue bead that's on the disc so it blends in on the top and you don't have a mask. You can sort of push the glue into the center, but make sure that you've glued the edge. And you get all nice glue on, and it's nice and smooth with the glue. I always keep a handy damp towel around to wipe any glue that I might get on my finger or something while I'm working. So that's always handy to have a little bowl with a rag in it that's damp so that you can wipe off any extra glue that's on your fingers. Today I'm going to use a piece of black paper in my demonstration. I'm going to take my disc that has the glue on one side, take this gluey side and lay it on the paper. This is the black paper that I'm using. and I rub the back side of the disc that is now glued down into the paper, and it's glued on. I take my scissors and some people like to wait till the glue is dry. You don't have to. And you trim the excess paper around the disc. It's not hard to do. You take your extra paper. If you have a lot of it, I save my extra pieces for another project. Now we have glued on the surface of the disc the black paper, and it's a black circle now. And I rub down to make sure that all my edges are sealed, and we let it dry. Now, for our project, I'm gluing blue paper on the disc, and I'm gluing it on both sides. Do the same thing, put glue on the disc, put it down on a blue piece of paper, cut it out. Once that side is done, put glue on the other side of the disc, put it down, press, pick it up, and cut it out. And you'll have blue paper on both sides of your disc. Once you have that, you can start to decorate. The first thing I do is I take my disc and I take the paper hole punch and I put it into the top of the disc and I make myself a hole punch. And the reason for doing that is so that I can take a piece of ribbon, birthday curling ribbon, It's the kind you get on your packages when you have a birthday. And I cut myself a nice piece of ribbon. I take the ribbon, I take the disc with the hole in it, and I put the ribbon through the hole. You may have to pinch the ribbon to get it through the hole. I put it through the hole. I take my two ends and I meet them at the top, and the disc is now swinging in the middle of my ribbon. I take the ribbon and I tie it. If you need help with this, get your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, whoever helps you with projects, and you make a knot. Then you take your scissors very carefully so you don't cut yourself. And you put it to the edge of the ribbon like so, and you pull, and it makes the ribbon curl. You do that with both ends of the ribbon that are hanging off after you tie your knot. And you may have to do this a couple of times to get a curl. And you get a curl. So that it's decorative, you have a curl in your ribbon now. Now you take your disc and it's time to decorate. As I said, in this one, I made so it looked like the earth. I cut out a pattern of the earth, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then I had an old road map that I wasn't using anymore. So I used the pattern that I'm going to show you now, and I cut out a part of the United States because that's where we live on the planet Earth, and I use that as my symbol. Now how I got that pattern is two ways. If you want to continue working on this project, we're going into our next video and I will continue working on this project. And we're out of time, I'm sorry, and I am almost finished, but we have a few more minutes to go. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for coming.